Hello students, welcome back to the session. In the previous session we discussed about how to estimate error in the measurement of the physical quantities. Say for example, if X is a physical quantity which depends on A, B and C as per this relation. Say for example, X is equals to A square B cube divided by what? C to the power or root C. So X is a physical quantity which is given by the formula A square into B cube divided by what? The root C. The maximum possible error in the measurement of X is given by delta X by X, which is equals to 2 times what? Delta A by A plus it is 3 times the delta B by B. No matter whether the quantity is in a denominator or numerator, we are going to add the error here. So the root C can be written as C to the power 1 by 2. Therefore, the error in the C is given by 1 by 2 times delta C by C. So this is the formula which is used to estimate error in the measurement of a physical quantity called X here. So this is also called the fractional change in X, and this is called delta A by A is called the fractional change in what? A here. Delta B by B is called the fractional change in what? The B. Delta C by C is called the fractional change in C. Suppose if delta A by A is a fractional change in A, delta B by B is a fractional change in B, delta C by C is a fractional change in C, then the fractional change in the X can be calculated by using the formula delta X by X is equals to 2 times delta A by A plus 3 times delta B by B plus 1 by 2 times delta C by C. Okay, so this is how we are going to use the formula to estimate the fractional change in some of the physical quantities. So I will let you know this concept by taking some of the examples which are in other lessons of the PUC first year syllabus. Say for example, I have one example here, that is momentum of a particle. Momentum of a particle is changed by 2%. Momentum of the particle is changed by 2%. What is the corresponding change in? What is the corresponding change in kinetic energy? So this is one example what we observe in the lesson work, energy and power, and the same example can be solved with the help of the concept called errors. ಈ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಎರರ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ಮೊಮೆಂಟಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ 2% ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. 2% is the change in the momentum. They are asking you to determine what is the corresponding change in kinetic energy. To solve this example, in the very beginning, you must know what is the relation between kinetic energy and momentum. What is the relation between kinetic energy and momentum? We have one famous formula in physics. That formula is given by E is equals to what? P square by 2m anta barutte. E is equals to P square by 2m. What is E here? E is a energy of a particle, P is a momentum of a particle, and m is called mass of a particle. So energy E, momentum P, and mass of a particle are related by the formula E is equals to P square by 2m here. Okay. Here of course this relation is also called kinetic energy and momentum relation. So what energy I am using, of course it is a kinetic energy of a particle. Therefore the same formula can be written as E badlagi I will write it as a K. What is K here? Kinetic energy of a particle is equals to P square divided by 2m. This formula is used to calculate the kinetic energy when the momentum is given. Same formula, that is P square is equals to what? 2mk. P square is equals to 2mk. This implies P is equals to what? Root of 2mk. P is equals to root of 2mk. So this formula is used to estimate the value of the momentum when you know the kinetic energy. So this relation we will call it as a energy momentum relation. Generally you know very well the mass of the moving body will be constant. Mass constant irutte. So if mass is constant, the kinetic energy is directly proportional to the square of the momentum. In the same way, momentum is directly proportional to the square root of the kinetic energy. Notably, kinetic energy is directly proportional to the square of the momentum, and momentum is directly proportional to the square root of the kinetic energy. I will come back to my problem here. What is the problem? Momentum of a particle is changed by 2%. Momentum of a particle is changed by 2%. What is the corresponding change in kinetic energy? What is the formula to calculate the kinetic energy? The kinetic energy can be calculated by using the formula what? K is equals to P square by 2m. Focus ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರೋದು ಬರೀ momentum ಮಾತ್ರ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, but mass of the particle remains constant. This implies kinetic energy is directly proportional to square of the momentum. Mass constant ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ kinetic energy is directly proportional to square of the momentum. Then delta K by K, from the knowledge of the errors, what I can write? Delta K by K should be equals to, that is fractional change in kinetic energy should be equals to, ಇಲ್ಲಿ P square ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ 2 times delta P by P ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 2 times the delta P by P. What it is? Delta K by K is equals to 2 times delta P by P. ಅಥವಾ percentage change in the kinetic energy is equals to 2 times the percentage change in the momentum. ಈ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ನೋಡಿ ನಾನು percentage change in the kinetic energy calculate ಮಾಡಬಹುದು by knowing the value of percentage change in the what? Momentum. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, what is the momentum? How much is the momentum is changed? 2% is changed. Then what is the corresponding change in the kinetic energy? Delta P by P. Of course it is fractional change. ಅದನ್ನೇ percentage ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತಂದ್ರೆ it is also called percentage change in the momentum. So percentage change in the momentum ಎಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ 2% ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ delta K by K is equals to 2 times delta P by P ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ 2 multiplied by 2%, total it will be 4%. What is the corresponding change in the kinetic energy? The corresponding change in the kinetic energy is what? 4%. So this problem is used, or this concept is used. Concept of what? Errors is used to solve this problem. ಇಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನಾವು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎರರ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Okay, let me take one more example here so that you will get more information about the concept. I will take one more example here. I will take same. What it is? Kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is increased by, kinetic energy is increased by 4%. Kinetic energy is increased by 4%. What is the corresponding? What is the corresponding? What is the corresponding increase in momentum? Increase in momentum. ಅದೇ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್. Kinetic energy is increased by 4%. What is the corresponding increase in momentum ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Once again I will go for an energy momentum relation. What is the energy momentum relation? It is given by k is equals to what? P square by 2m. This time we have to calculate what? Corresponding increase in momentum. Therefore the momentum can be written as P square is equals to what? 2mk. P square equals to 2mk, or P is equals to what? Root 2mk. As mass of the body remains constant here, therefore the momentum is directly proportional to square of the kinetic energy. The momentum is directly proportional to square of the kinetic energy. Now I will apply the concept of error here. In concept of error here, delta P by P should be equals to, delta P by P should be equals to root k ಇದೆ. root k ಅಂದ್ರೆ k to the power 1 by 2. k to the power 1 by 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? 1 by 2 times delta k by k. Got my point? Delta P by P is equals to 1 by 2 times delta k by k. What is delta k by k here? Of course it is a fractional change in the kinetic energy. ಅಥವಾ ನೀವು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕೈನೆಟಿಕ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಅಂತ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಇಫ್ ಡೆಲ್ಟಾ ಕೆ ಬೈ ಕೆ ಇಫ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ಬೈ 100 ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಲ್ಟಾ ಕೆ ಬೈ ಕೆ ಒಂದ್ ವೇಳೆ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕೈನೆಟಿಕ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ವಾಟ್? ಡೆಲ್ಟಾ ಪಿ ಬೈ ಪಿ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ? ಡೆಲ್ಟಾ ಪಿ ಬೈ ಪಿ, ಡೆಲ್ಟಾ ಪಿ ಬೈ ಪಿ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು 1 by 2 times delta k by k. ಈ delta k by k ನ ಏನಂತ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ನಾವು? ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ವಾಟ್? ಕೈನೆಟಿಕ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಅಂತ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಎಷ್ಟದ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಕೈನೆಟಿಕ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ? 4 ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ವಾಟ್? 2. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್? 2%. 2% is the what? Corresponding increase or change in the value of what? The momentum. In this way, the concept of error is used to estimate what? Kinetic energy as well as the momentum of a body. Same concept I can apply for the lesson called gravitation. ಇದೇ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನ್ ಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ತ್ ಸಡನ್ಲಿ shrinks such that its radius change by 1%. Earth suddenly shrinks such that its radius changed by 1%. What is corresponding change in value of g ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? acceleration due to gravity. ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ acceleration due to gravity of any planet depends on its radius. ಯಾವಾಗ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟ್ ದು, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಗ್ರಾವಿಟಿ ಕೂಡ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ತ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ? ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಅರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ಡ್ ಬೈ 1% ಆನ್ ಶ್ರಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ದ ಅರ್ತ್. ಅರ್ತ್ ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ಶ್ರಿಂಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದರ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? 1% ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 1% ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ what is the corresponding change in the value of acceleration due to gravity ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ acceleration due to gravity change ಆಗಬಹುದು? So that can be easily identified here. So what is the formula to calculate the acceleration due to gravity? The acceleration due to gravity for any planet is calculated by using the formula G is equals to what? Gm by r square. Here G is gravitational constant. It is a constant. What is m? In this case, mass of the earth. It is constant. R is what? Radius of the earth. But unfortunately, the radius of the earth is changed by how much percentage here? 1%. Therefore, how the G is related to the radius here? G is inversely proportional to square of the radius. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ G m ಎರಡು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ G is inversely proportional to the square of the radius here. G is inversely proportional to square of the radius. Then what is the maximum possible fractional change in G? You tell me. It is given by delta G by G is equals to, ನಾವು ಮೊದಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮೀಟರ್ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿರಲಿ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿರಲಿ ಏನೂ ಫರಕ್ ಬೀಳಲ್ಲ. ಇದನ್ನೇನು ಬರಿಬಹುದು? ಆರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಪವರ್ ನ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು 2 times delta r by r ಇರುತ್ತೆ. The fractional change in G is equals to 2 times the fractional change in r. ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನೇ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎರಡೂ ಕಡೆ 100 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ. 100 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ 100 and 100 gets cancelled, will get the same. The same formula is used to calculate the fractional change as well as percentage change. ಇಲ್ಲೇನು delta r by r ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ವೀನಿಯನ್ಸ್ಗೆ. ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಎದರಲ್ಲಿ? ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ? 1% ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. How much is the change in G? Therefore, what is change in G? Delta G by G should be equals to 2 times the corresponding change in radius. Yes, 1%. Therefore, how much is the change in the G? The answer is 1%. So, in this way, I can use the same formula to calculate acceleration due to gravity in the lesson called what? The gravitation. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ. The wire is stretched. The wire is stretched. Wire is stretched such that the wire is stretched such that its length is changed by 1%. And the wire is stretched such that its length is changed by 1%. The wire is stretched such that its length is changed by 1%.